Hello everybody, welcome back for some more Kingdom Shards, and today we're going to head right back into where Kyrie is at, and the Raft, somewhere around there, and get that little cutscene thing going, and then after that, we should be heading on our main journey, if anything. I think the only chest that is actually in this game so far that I can think of at the moment would have to be the one that we got earlier on the other side of the field. I'm not really 100% sure whether or not there was anything back over here, but just to be on the safe side, let's go ahead and check. Now, I want to go ahead and make mention of this now. I know it's kind of a little, well, it's not really too late to make mention of it, but at the same, regardless, it's still kind of a little bit later for me to be making mention of this anyway. I'm probably not going to build 100% this game. I'm going to try my damn near best to get all the pieces of the puzzle. All the puzzle pieces, what do they call them in this game? I kind of forgot what they call them. But I'm going to try my best to get as many collectibles as I can. I'm not going to get every single chest. I'm going to miss probably a lot of things. Whether or not I get Sora to level 99 or not is pretty much up to me. Like, it would definitely help me to get him up to level 99 in this game, but you can still beat the game without actually getting that far into it. But, you know, I have my own personal reasons of why I would want to do that. Alright, so we found everything. Then we got a high potion. Tired, want to call it a day? Now let's go home. Alright, let's see. I think there might be another cutscene that comes up pretty soon, so if there's ever a cutscene that comes up and I'm in the midst of talking to it, I'm going to cut my commentary after I get done talking.
You know, Riku has changed.
What do you mean?
Well...
You okay?
Sora! Let's take the raft and go! Just the two of us!
Huh?
Just kidding!
What's gotten into you? You're the one that's changed, Kyrie.
Maybe. You know, I was a little afraid at first, but now I'm ready. No matter where I go or what I see, I know I can always come back here. Right?
Yeah, of course.
That's good. Sora, don't ever change.
Huh?
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
Dear, what could this mean?
It means we'll just have to trust the king.
Gorge, I sure hope he's all right.
Goddess, don't worry. We'll find the king and this key. Thank you, both of you. Daisy, can you take care of them?
Of course. You be careful now, both of you.
Oh, and to chronicle your travels, he will accompany you.
Over here! Cricket's the name. Jiminy Cricket at your service.
We hope for your safe return. Please, help the king. You're coming too!
Gorge, Jiminy, your world disappeared too?
It was terrible. We were scattered. And as far as I can see, I'm the only one who made it to this castle.
Oh, right. Well, I gotcha. You mean while we're in other worlds, we can't let on where we're from, huh? We gotta protect the world border.
Order!
Right, world border. Oh, I guess we'll need new duds when we get there, huh?
Hello up there! Gotta get to lunch, True! I'm glad you're ready!
I just can't wait. Once we set sail, it'll be great.
A storm? Oh no! The raft!
Sora! Dinner's ready! Come on down! Sora?
What's that? Riku's boat! And Kyrie's!
Okay, so now we're back on Destiny Islands, and of course, we have to fight off some of these shadows, but the only problem is we have a wooden sword, and we can't really do anything to hurt the shadows in general. So, our main objective at the moment is to go and find Riku and Kairi, and as you can see, I do see Riku over there, so let's go ahead and run right over there and talk to him.
Where's Kyrie? I thought she was with you.
The door is open.
What?
The door is open, Sora. Now we can go to the outside world.
What are you talking about? We've got to find Kyrie.
Kyrie's coming with us. Once we step through, we might not be able to come back. We may never see our parents again. There's no turning back. But this may be our only chance. We can't let fear stop us. I'm not afraid of the darkness.
Riku.
Okay, so now we have what is called the Keyblade, one of the most iconic things of Kingdom Hearts. And now we can actually go ahead and beat the living shit out of these shadows finally, because we don't have a stupid wooden sword to do so. Now, if you wanted to, you could easily just grind up on this area right now, and basically just fight off an infinite amount of hordes of shadows, but for the most part, I'm not going to really worry about that. Yeah, I know I did start my game with Dead of Night, but, you know, for the most part, me trying to grind up really isn't going to really probably do very much now, is it? Alright, so, as you can tell, that secret place happens to have a little door over here. I wonder what's behind this door. Let's go check it out and see what's going on inside these caves, or our little secret place, as they call it in this game. Alright, let's go take a look real quick. The Keyblade works just like any other like weapon you're going to get in the game, so you just basically keep mashing it 3 times and hit somebody in the face.
Kyrie!
Sora.
Whoa!
Okay, so, guess who we get to play with again? Yep, it's Darkside once again. He's probably more likely the cause of all this pain and torment, this suffering that's going on. Now, you basically fight him just the same way you fought him before, where you hit him in the hand a bunch of times, and you, of course you can hit him in the head and get some extra, I think what they call TP, well, they call it TP, but it's basically tech points. I guess I'll just call it TP just for short. Make it a little easier on myself. Or I could just call it tech. I mean, might as well. That just makes more sense. Might as well just call it that instead. Now again, he's just the same way as he was last time, where you basically just hit him in the arm and all that great stuff. And of course he summons more shadows. And again, it's a decent way of, you know, getting a few good level ups on this. But for the most part, just try to get as many tech points as you can and, well, just take him down. But I believe, well, more than likely, it makes sense to me that his head will be the weak point. But since we are getting tech points from it, I believe that would be his weak spot. So now this should be, I think, this might actually be the last time we see Darkside. Maybe not. I don't really remember. I'm trying to get a good swipe on his head right there. The thing is, you have to finish an entire combo in order to get the tech point out of it. And I'm about to die. That's great. Now the thing is, since we do have high potions, we can actually use the potion right now and go ahead and heal ourselves up. You can go ahead and customize it to where you can use potions on the go by using like a quick select menu, but as you can see, the command menu is basically used as a way to, you know, do basic attacks, and the only thing we have right now is items, so there's really not much we can do with it just yet. But when we get through the game, even, you know, when we get further through the game, we're gonna have more opportunities to deal with stuff like that. All right, so let's just wail on him a few more times. That was like 3 hits right there. That's pretty good, actually. That was three total. The thing about the shadows, I don't think you can actually get tech off them, because it doesn't seem like you can. Because I think they're just too weak, so it's like, you know, deflecting their attacks is just probably just too prominent, so you're like, eh. You know, the developers are probably like, nah, you don't really deserve any tech points for that. Oh my god, fuck you, Darkside. There is one thing he does change. I don't remember him actually doing this attack. Well, actually, no, he did, didn't he? Yeah, he did do this attack before, didn't he? Oh, I guess you can tech those. Alright, sweet. Yeah, we tech those. Smack it right in the fucking hand. Now, you don't have to complete an entire combo to take off a chip of health. That would be cool, but totally gay at the same time, because that would be like the lamest thing ever. If you actually literally had to do like a full 3 combo just to do any like maximize any sort of damage. Kind of like with Mighty Number 9, where you have to, you pretty much have to like attack an enemy, and then you have to like, whatever that Excel attack was called again, where you basically dash into them just to chip off their health. But you can kill basic enemies that way, but bosses work like that.
power's going out.
Come on, let's hurry. Where's that key?
Hey, you know, maybe we ought to go find Leon. Oh, Donald, you know, I bet you that,
What do you know, you big polluter?
what do I know? Come on, Bluto!
Oh. Huh? What a dream. Ah! This isn't a dream. Oh, where am I? Oh, boy. Do you know where we are? Oh, hey!
Alright, so now we actually finally made it to Traversal Town. This is the next world in the lineup of Kingdom Hearts, and basically what this world pretty much is it's a way for like different worlds to basically come together and meet, for the most part. That's kind of putting it, oh, that's a little simple of a term. I mean, I'm sure it's more convoluted than that, but yeah, this is totally weird. It's another world, but for the most part, it's basically just like a world where things collide. And here's Tidus, but for some reason it's not Tidus. I keep seeing new faces today. An odd pair walked by just a while ago. Yeah, he doesn't have the facial mark, but he looks almost just like fucking Tidus. Here's a Moogle. These are from Final Fantasy, of course. Seeing all of this town will take some time, Kupo, especially for newcomers. Even if you can't go to certain areas now, you'll be able to go later. Alright, what do you have to say? People with nowhere else to turn come to this town. Where am I from? None of your business. Don't ask that question here. Everyone's got an unhappy past. Well, you know what? Fuck you too. Alright. So we can jump on top of this. We can't open this chest just yet. It will not open. There must be some secret to opening it. Why do they put that there and make you have to go through some secret just to open it? I have no idea. Why not just make it like teleport there? I really don't know. I do know the secret of how to do it, and when we actually get around to doing it, I'll come back and I'll take care of that stuff later. This is our little mailbox here. Send 10 postcards to win something. Good luck. Each postcard you send in will win you something different. This town has grown. Its people have lost their home worlds and come here. It's easy to get lost in such a big, sprawling place. Be careful. All right. So now what we need to do is we need to venture out and see where the hell we are at. First things first. Actually, let's go check out what the item store has to say. Maybe they might have some information on where the hell our whereabouts are at the moment. Welcome. Are you looking to buy, or maybe you have something to sell? Let's chat. I handpicked everything on these shelves. We carry only the best. I'm in charge of keeping the shop clean. It's easier than our bedroom. We're gonna earn enough money here to go on our own adventure. All right, so that's Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and I don't actually remember every single one of their names. Like, God, I had it down one day, but then I actually completely forgot. So this fan right here, you want to lock onto, and you want to jump up and try to attack it. That way you can get a postcard. That's gonna be our first postcard of 10. I'm gonna try to get all the postcards. I do sort of know where they're all at. On the top of my head, I don't, but for the most part, more than likely throughout my adventure through this game, I'm gonna go ahead and find them. So that's the accessories shop. Now, you leave the item shop out to that other side, and then you can like teleport right in front of the accessory shop right here. So let's see what's going on inside the accessory shop. Hey there, how can I... Oh, it's only a kid. I'm not a kid, the name's Sora. Okay, simmer down. So why the long face, Sora? You lost for something? No? Well, maybe we are. Or, no, well, where are we? Huh? Traversal Town? So, Gramps, is this really another world? Don't call me Gramps, the name's Sid. Anyway, not sure what you're talking about, but this sure ain't your island. Guess I'd better start looking for Riku and Kairi. Well, good luck with whatever it is you're doing. If you ever run into trouble, you can come to me. I'll look out for you. So first he's a dick, and then he's not a dick, so... At first he's like, ah, fuck, a kid. Now he's like, well, you know what? I might as well help the kid out. So now we just gained a Mythos Shard. Mythos Shards can be used for something later on. Attention customers, you can synthesize items like this one on our second floor. Kupo. Wow, a crystal. So yeah, synthesizing items you can do on the second floor of the accessory shop. That's where you can go ahead and get new kinds of items just by basically giving the Muggles what they want, pretty much. So if anything, they're pretty much a mafia run place. And what? Hold on, I need to see something real quick. I need to see why it has a question mark right near that. I don't know why. Hold on. Let me save it. Let me try saving it one more time. It says, I go to this. Oh, it's asking me if I want to overwrite the save file. So it's asking. Okay, I got you now. All right. So let's go ahead and take a look in our little menu here and see if there's like any information on anything I can actually learn. No, actually, wait, that's right. We don't have Jiminy yet. Damn it. Spoiler alert. We get Jiminy. Well, you guys should know by now that we actually meet up with everybody. So if it's not obvious enough already, it should be pretty damn obvious now that we actually get to meet up with Donald and Goofy later, and that's what we have to go do in just a few minutes. So we met Sid. Now, which game Sid's from, I don't remember, but I know it's from Final Fantasy. I'm going to try to point out everything that I do happen to have an idea of, but for the most part, I don't know everything about Final Fantasy or Disney, so just give me credit on that one. I heard that Sora's design is actually based on the Bouncer, the main character from the Bouncer or something like that, which was another Square Enix game. So there's our second postcard of 10. We still have 8 more to go. But at the moment, we can't really do anything with the other 8. So I'm going to go ahead and check on the other side of this building right here and see what I can go figure out. The interesting thing is you can actually jump on most of these buildings, which is kind of crazy because you wouldn't think a kid my age would be able to do something like that. Well, fuck, when I was Sora's age, I wanted to do shit like that, but I can't. Yep, we can't jump up there because those damn barrels are in the way, and that fat ass is in the way too. So to get to the second floor of the accessory shop, you have to come around this way and go through here. But the only problem is, it's currently closed off. This is the item workshop. We're researching item synthesis and super weapon forging. Alright. You'll need money if you want to buy items. No matter where you go, money talks. And he right. Yeah, we can't go through the barrels just yet. Now this thing we can't open just yet either. Looks like it's locked. I don't know. I actually don't remember how to open it though. I know we open it later, but for right now, I don't remember how to actually open it. So this is going to be the first district, or second district, my bad. You have to talk to Sid before you come there. I believe you do. I think you have to talk to Sid first. You can don't quote me on that, but question me, or let me know if I'm wrong about that. If you guys are actually willing to take the time and consideration of doing that, I would like to know myself, because I think you have to talk to Sid first. I think I'm right, but I always could be wrong. So we sent the first postcard. We got a cottage. Sent the second one. We got another mythril shard out of it. Now, item synthesizing this game, I may or may not do a whole lot of. I might just do some of it off screen and show you what items I actually get from it. Item synthesizing this game, I remember reading somewhere, it's a lot more difficult than it seems. Because like, there's a way you have to get... Well, somebody told me you can't synthesize everything unless you get everything at specific points in time, which I fucking hate when games do that, though. I hate when games make it to where you can't do something until you've done something before that. That pisses me off. Or, no, what I mean is, no, I'm fine with that. What I meant to say was, I hate when games make it to where you're locked out of something if you didn't do it to begin with. That's what I meant to say. It just came out wrong, my bad. I don't mind games where you have to do something before you do it. That's the whole point of playing a fucking game, but I mean, what I'm trying to get at is I hate when games do that kind of shit. Where you need to... Where if you miss something, you're locked out of it for eternity. You're fucked. You're fucked from that point on. And some games do it even worse than other games. So, if you wanted to, you can actually go ahead and... This is where we have to equip items at. I think you can customize it to where you... Either that or it's a second one. I want to try something real quick. I want to see if you can actually customize it to where we can... No, that's for Matt. Okay, so I was wrong. I was actually wrong. I'm an idiot. That happens a lot. So go to Sora. Go to Exchange. Click on him again. Or click on Stock. Put a high potion there. Exchange one more time. Put another high potion. And that's how you equip items. So that potion we had earlier was already equipped to our item menu. Right now I'm going to put on those 2 high potions just in case we ever run into trouble later on. We have the Kingdom Key. And we have the Protect Chain. So we already read about the Protect Chain. Let's check the Kingdom Key. The key chain attached draws out the Keyblade's true form and power. So that's what the Kingdom Key looks like. It's got a pretty basic strength, pretty basic MP. So not too bad, not too bad. Abilities we have none. and we have none of those either. We are now actually level 4. We're all about to level up again. For kicking Darkside's ass, yeah, we did level up. So, anyway, folks, without further ado, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you all next time when we play some more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And we're going to head through even more Traversal Town and go see who we can... We're going to go see if we can try to run into Donald and Goofy here. So they're looking for a guy named Leon, and we need to go figure out where he is. As you can tell, there's a ladder up there, but we can't get to that just yet. That's for the item shop later. And yes, you can actually hit the select button for first-person view. Yay! But it's not inverted, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird considering the fact that, you know, my controls are set up like that. Also, if you talk to Sid, you can chat with him. If you can't find buddies, I'll take care of you. It's funny how he's like, I'll be your daddy. You can buy stuff if you wanted to, but we don't really have any money at the moment. Ability stud reduces. Yeah. All right. That's all we can buy right now. We can sell stuff too, so of course we can sell stuff from the stock. Oh, that also, yeah. I probably could read about that stuff real quick instead. Hang on. Yeah, let's read about that stuff just real quick. Mineral shard containing rare metal used for item synthesis. Its rarity is like 2. It tells you the rarity of it. Fully restored supplies HP and MP can only be used from the menu. A beautiful stone that glistens in the sun. It has little value. By menu, it means you have to go to the actual stock and then click on it here. You can't equip it in this. This is our sub-menu. You can't do it there. And high potions are just stronger potions. Alright, anyway, folks, without further ado, I hope you'll enjoy it, and I will see you all next time. So take care, everybody.